Hi, everyone. Welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Today is going to be a message specifically around the 144,000 twin flames. A lot of you have been tested, pulled, pushed, and really put through the ringer, and you're like, no, I'm done. I don't want it anymore. There's going to be some of you who are tuning into this message and have officially been like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with my twin flame. No more. But there's also some of you that still hold the torch for your twin flame and are open to receiving communication and evolving connection for ultimate union in the 3D. Why is this important? Because some are actually choosing, they are no longer want to be a part of this soul contract and are choosing differently. But there also is a huge rite of passage when it comes to this particular moment. Why is this happening for twin flames? It's because it's eliminating a lot of those people who technically just don't want to continue. So if you, for example, don't want to continue on this twin flame journey, no matter, it will still fulfill its 144,000 requirement. But what I'm hearing is the messages of the individuals that say no means there'll be space for others to come in and replace them. Why is this important? I don't know why the 144,000 is important. I never really conformed to when people started saying that. I've never really mentioned it on this channel, but I'm mentioning it now because when I saw the messages about 144 and choosing your counterpart, going through the difficulties, closing out karmic contracts, soul contracts, and choosing to be patient with this particular reading, I saw 1444. So I was like, okay, so you're telling me that I should channel these messages and they're very relevant. So I pulled out the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and I haven't really pulled out these cards before. So I'm going to continue shuffling because I feel as if there is a massive message in here, but there isn't quite time to pull the cards out. So what I'm seeing is those people who are still in this connection and are choosing have really been tested. Like literally tower moment after tower moment, questioning this connection, but in a way that you recognize it's bringing your sense of consciousness to the current um way of life, to your current presence. But it's also asking you if you're really sure, because you recognize this is the ego. You do recognize that you can easily let this go, but you're here, you're listening to this channeled message because there is a reason where you keep being pulled towards your masculines. You know, it's a series of unlocking your own gifts and your higher levels of consciousness, but also healing what you have been through. You're really allowing these elements of healing to come through right in this very moment because you know that there is a bigger picture, even if you can't quite see the bigger picture just yet. When you're being of service, when you're aligning to your joy and you're kind of moving past the awareness that these things are coming up without acknowledgement about what is coming, you also have this huge sense of a reassurance that you are on the final leg. Like you're being tested on this final hurdle because it's time. It's time for union and it's like the darkness before the dawn, right? So the card that wanted to come out for the Starseed Oracle is Weight of the World. Now, it's really funny because even before I started recording, I myself have even discussed that, you know, we have been tested and tried and pulled and pushed in all of these different scenarios that we are uncovering our gifts, and within those gifts, we're actually acknowledging the divine connection between you and your counterpart. I know I have. And you're also choosing to continue being patient, right? You're floating towards this island or this union, but it's also every single sign and synchronicity has led you to this point, and you're not questioning it anymore. You're just observing it. So you're already in the boat, you've already chosen where you want to go, you're already choosing what you want to do, but also You are acknowledging that you just need to be the observer of the ego, the observer of the thoughts, the observer of the lessons, and you're continually being asked to get off the boat or stay in it. So yes, it's been trying. Yes, it's been testing. I feel for my journey, it's asking for me to continue to let go, without actually giving up or breaking ties. It's asking you to hold the frequency of union. And that is what's being tested in the collective, especially for those who are coming closer to the union in the 3D. And the card that wanted to come out was the weight of the world. So we have the weight of the world, but it also embellishes this weight of the world is along with the boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So this is what I was saying is you're asked to continue to let go, but be patient without giving up entirely or breaking the soul contract. So you don't need to carry all feminines. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty or bogged down by the weight of the world. I feel there's also a lot of masculines who are giving the feminine space and asking the feminines to slow down and rest. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. Stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders. Put your own oxygen mask on first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from the place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to nourish practices such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, exercise, or in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day. The state of this world and the care for others, and at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that is not yours to carry. I've been saying this for a while, energetically shed what's no longer yours, because it's wanting to attach to your aura, to your energetic field. You can pick up again the next morning if you choose to do so, but give your time space, give yourself time and space. I don't know why I said time space to rejuvenate and rest. So what are you carrying right now that isn't yours? And we also have the empathetic starseed. I feel like this is just an amazing type of energy sink when it comes to letting go the weight of the world, because the empathetic starseed really does talk about energetic sovereignty. It's absorbing what's not yours. And this is what I'm feeling, that the weight of the world and the empathetic starseed are going hand in hand. And so you're really being asked and tested and encouraged to clear out what is not yours. And I know I personally have been doing this every day. And it's really become a new routine of mine. And I did it this morning while I was showering because I knew that it was important. And I didn't know the importance of it until I came back online to record this specific message. So the empathetic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here. Thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to the highly sensitive nature, empathetic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction or depression and tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. So as this card appears, considering lightening the load energetically. This is, like I said, absolutely bang on when it comes to weight of the world and the empathetic starseed. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up a certain pace, especially during the holidays, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate, switch off and switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing so much more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. And this could be a phase you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. Some people are being called to mother more, to nurture more, to take care of their babies, to be present in this current state, to go inwards. And if you're one of those, please do click the like video or even share some of your experiences, because I know I ask you to share and comment and like these videos, but I don't think you realize how incredible your comments are and how they help other people who read them. Guys, I read all the comments, I reply to every single one of them, either by liking or commenting, but I don't think you realize how incredibly wise and intuitive you actually are. You wouldn't be on this channel otherwise. I mean, for goodness sakes, you guys have so much knowledge, and by you sharing and being open enough, vulnerable enough to comment, somebody else is going to read that and feel less alone. They're going to feel the presence of this beautiful community that I've purposely evolved and shared with you guys. So allow yourself to share this in the comments. It is a phase. I definitely realize that this is a current phase for me. And it's asking you to just be right here, right now in this current phase. So if your work involves giving to others, you know, ask what you need right now. Ask yourself, what do you need right now? You don't need to transmute it and work it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and your own healing before you need to show up for the world, right? So, how can you continue to do this in a sustainable way? How can you better take care of yourself energetically? And I absolutely love that these cards have come out, because it is definitely a big message about you're on this earth to experience this human emotion, these human like ways of being physical. And sometimes we're so bombarded with ways to ascend spiritually that we tend to forget where we need to go in the spirit, in the physical realm, pardon me, rather than constantly thinking about the spiritual. So physically, where can we be? How can we be more present? How can we sustain this in the most healthiest way? And allow yourself to just nurture where you are right now and start letting go of the things that you can just release, not even forever, just for like a day or two or an hour or so. So this is very much connected to those individuals who are currently being tested on their journey, that you are approaching union in the physical, because you're already in union in the energetic, but you also have a choice. You also have a rite of passage where you are going to be asked to choose. Do you want to continue on this journey? As you will always be asked, do you want to continue, or do you want to um say no thank you and move on to another part of your path? So only you can decide this. I'm sending you guys so much love. If you actually did resonate with this, let me know how you feel in the comments box. Like the video so maybe more people can find some solace and some comfort in your comments, but also this video as well. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.